we got the iron rulers down here? Are they here? Can I bring them down? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Here we go, guys. Yeah, ready to start. So we're going to go full speed, but we're learning the weapons. I can't start with both at once, so I'll start with the iron rulers. Yeah. Do a bit of that, then I'll do the sword. So just practice a little bit in the meantime, yeah? Okay, thanks guys. They're up there. Okay, yeah. Go and grab them. In that case, we'll do a quick bit of the sword first. Haven't quite understood that.
Do you want us to start with the sword or first?
Yeah, start with the sword.
Okay.
I think we might want the camera fairly close. Yeah, the camera fairly close in this, but not dangerously close. To learn the salute, we've pretty much got to do it with a sword. So, right. Holding it in the left, and straight away we have the sword fingers. So we got the two fingers here, and then we're gripping it with the thumb and the other fingers. And that's held down there to your left, yeah. And it's behind the arm. Yeah, and you come off here. So for the salute, we're going to do it really very much like a lot of the other weapons. For example, the 10 towel. There, round and out here into the salute. So you know that salute already. There, round, out we go. Now we have to just kind of drop it into the hand that way. So there, pull the fingers away and keep the left hand in the sword fingers. So that's going to stay as sword fingers through the routine. And we step back and slice across there. Okay. So a little bit about the straight sword. Mostly you're cutting with just the end here. This should be really sharp, and you slice with the end of the sword. You don't do so much cutting with this part. A straight blade doesn't cut as well as a curved blade like the 10 towel. But this functions like the curved blade. So you slice it, slice with the end, slice with the end.
So a lot more precision with this.
Yeah, you've got to be accurate with the end of the weapon. Most of the other weapons, you generate movement with your body, and the weapon flows with the body movement. So the weapon follows, for most weapons, the movement of the body. This is the exception. You get the weapon moving, and then your body kind of follows the movement of the weapon. So you get momentum into the weapon, and your body just flows with that momentum of the weapon. A lot of movement from the tension, a lot of movement from the core. Okay, so here we go again. starting here. Salute. Slice back. Change the momentum, move forward, and do a big upward slicing movement here. Cross step and come down here. This could be a defense block, or you could continue it into a cut this way. But really, we're mainly doing it as a block, as a defense. So it's very fluid. 1, 2, 3.
Now, is that step back just a back stance, or are you in a horse riding?
We're not trying to be too precise with the stances because we're trying to flow from move to move. So we're in the salute, and it's kind of coming towards a bow arrow stance. We're not holding the stance, we're moving, flowing through to there. Try that one time. Let's take a quick look. And stop. You want to hold it that way, that's right. This is going to be sharp enough to cut your arm. Off you go. Yeah, good. And we'll have the 2 feet flat here. 5 feet flat. Yeah. Now, just let me do it, yeah. Step back. You step out of it using the left foot. Oops. And then up to there. Yeah. So from there, Y, and then up. Try that one time. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, well, I think that's my signal to take a little break, so, yeah. Hello. And well, he didn't wake up, didn't he? Okay. I'll use those. Same start.
You know why?
That needs to be fixed, doesn't it? Yeah, needs to be fixed. So they fit together nicely, so fit them together for the start. And just like the 10-tail, yeah. There we go. Now you're going to split them out. So transfer them into the right hand and then grab one with the left. Yeah. And spin this way. Yeah. So, going. There. Now.
You see the spin again? Oh, from outside.
Yeah, there. So keep the wrist loose, spin. And we're going to cross them over, do this, and at the same time jump into a cat stance. Actually. Now we could either do there or there.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. So
There. And which one do you prefer out of that, going to ready position, or that? That one. Okay. Good. So here we go then. Spin. No. Put the left on top. Spin them over as you jump. There. Yeah. Now, put the right on top of the left. Spin. There.
Can I see the spin again?
Yeah.
because I use the elbow to block it, and I just stuck my finger in it to.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it together. Let's do it from the very start. Now, left on top of the right. Spin them as you jump. And down to there. It's like you're guarding with the lower one and the top one's ready to strike. Now, just put the top one on top of the bottom. Spin them as you jump. And do it the other way. Yeah, yeah. I'll just give that a try.
Is this the only pair we have?
I'm afraid so, yeah. They're hard to get. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just do that again. There. One. Two. Yeah. Practice on that for a minute. Practice on it for a minute. Oh. these. Yeah, they're proper heavy. Now, there. So there. Now, step with your left, strike. Step with the right, strike. Do a double step, a moving step. Spin them once and strike. Down. Okay, here we go again. One, two, one, two. Right foot forward. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that's better. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. And I think keep the other one handy. 1, 2, and they come to their parallel, and just they're going to kind of come from there to get proper momentum to come down. Yeah. 1, 2, and then together. Yeah. Yeah. They're kind of coming from the outside in, making a V shape. Yeah, there, 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 there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. I'll put them back over there. Be back in a little bit.
So I already have a question.
Yep.
In relationship to the step and the swing, are we still stepping first, or are we kind of letting the swing lead us into the step because of the way that you're
Step
following
with
the
swing. Or
kind of any of them, really.
Okay.
Starting with that first one, am I stepping back, but then allowing the momentum to kind of shift back?
yeah.
And then as I come into this, am I stepping with it, or is it already?
Yeah, you are stepping with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You let the sword lead and the body follow. Yeah. So there, you just kind of sway together with the movement of the weapon. There, there, down, up. Shift back into a cat stance, holding from underneath and circling. Yeah. 1, 2. That's one of your classic Chinese straight sword moves. There. Balance by putting your left down in a cross step. Down. Continue. And then your feet down and up. to do it again. And no, the feet are crossed over a little bit. Circle, continue circling, extended step. There. Now the left is pointing at the sword. We come down, we continue, and the leg's going to cross again, down, up. Yeah. Let me try that again.
What are we doing exactly
Okay.
with that left hand? Is it kind of guiding the energy with the sword? Is it?
It's following, working together.
Okay.
You kind of do that with all the weapons, but here the body is moving with the weapon. The hand is just, it's part of the overall flow. Let me think if I can explain that better. The body is moving with the weapon. The hand is just moving with the weapon as part of that overall body movement. It's not really fulfilling any specific function. It's all about getting your body to move with the weapon and everything's moving together. Yeah. Try that one time.
And then it's more of an up,
Yeah.
but not.
Kind of, you feel as if you're dragging it along. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then down, up, yeah. You can have the legs more crossed like that.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Good.
So you're not necessarily unrolling them when you turn, because you start in.
There. Yep.
But I want it to be a little bit more.
I mean, it's good if you can get that cross step there, the
Okay.
octagon step. Yeah. Now, we've got one of the classic sword moves coming up. Forward into a bow arrow stance. Across the face like a windscreen wiper. And then stretch out and cut as if you're cutting the neck. Now come back into a cat stance with the finger pointing at your wrist, at the wrist joint. Yeah. Right. There. Let's try that again. Round, down, up. Block, slice, and back to here. Yeah.
Like you, like coming back into a.
Cat stance, yeah.
Yeah. So it's.
In a tente, you got the one that goes
Mm-hmm.
like here. A straight sword, it's coming here.
Now on that slice, is that an up palm up or is it?
Palm
yeah,
up,
it must
yeah.
be because it wouldn't be
Yeah.
right with the palm down. Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Is the left hand moving at the same time?
Yeah.
with This one? Yes, okay.
They're always moving together. Yeah, the hands always move together. Mm. Tell you what. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's,
Ah.
how do you
Okay.
generate that?
It's in front,
Oh, it's in front.
and you
okay.
do that. Yeah.
Oh, so it's going in this circle of those 3 circles that you talked about before.
Yeah.
And then you change the angle once it comes
Yeah.
kind of down,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you use the other circle. Okay.
Think of your basic upper block.
Mm-hmm.
That's doing that, and then we're doing this circle that comes across. With the 10 towel, you're bringing it around your body a lot because this side is blunt. Yeah. With this, you've got 2 sharp sides, so you don't bring it around. You don't face this towards yourself.
Makes
You're
sense.
trying not to expose yourself to the sharp edge. Yeah. Yeah, there's no kind of doing this in a straight sword. It's all different. Block, counter-attack. Yeah. It's a good kind of basic move. Block something out of the way. Slice. Block, cut the throat. Block, cut the throat. Block, cut the throat. Yeah.
So do you step, block, and come back in distance?
Basically, yeah. What exactly is the question?
When do you step?
Oh, when do the feet go? Yeah.
Do you do movement before and then you step when you go forwards?
Step here. Now at the moment my knee's not above my toes, yeah. Here, extend knee above the toes, slice across. When you've completed your slice, come back to the cat stance. Slice, back to the cat stance. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. Practice on that for 5 minutes or so. Yeah. Let's have a look. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do it together. Okay. Transfer and circle. Spin. Yeah. Drop the left down on the top. Spin them as you change to the opposite cat stance. And then posture there. Same again on the other side. There. Now we do 1, 2, spin, 3. Yeah. Try that. the spins, we want a relaxed wrist to spin around the wrist. Yeah. This is the spinning. The arms are in contact. Yeah. Practice on it just for a moment, yeah. Okay, here we go again. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to cross step over to this side, spin and come down. Now we're going to cross step over to the other side, spin
Just spin in front
and
of
come down. Just that spin. So, yeah, that's it, yeah. Well, 1, 2, 3 there. Spin to the right, spin to the left. Now, turn the face 45 degrees. Step forward. Squat down so that your back knee is on the floor, front knee up. Flick the left across, behind your back across, and hit it with the right, like that, yeah, yeah. Making that little cross behind your back, yeah. Okay. Give that another try. Yeah.
first to the right.
Yeah. Step that way.
Step forward.
Step forward this direction, 45 degrees. Yeah, good. Okay, so let's just go back. For the cross step, the spin is just kind of slightly in, spin it round, slightly in, spinning around, yeah.
Crossing over too much.
So just do the spin again. So it's not coming in like this. Okay, from there, tip them back a bit and just circle around the wrist. Yeah, and then down. Circle around the wrist, down, yeah. Circle around the wrist, down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good. And then that's it. Okay. Yeah, practice on that for now. Thanks.
I want to step there first, right, from here?
Yeah,
Step,
yeah. Reach and then slide back.
shift to the right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we've got the weight, it keeps shifting between the feet, it keeps transitioning. Shift, the weight. This ends up vertical. Come down, yeah, and then drop with it. Drop down with it. Shift. Here. Moving the weight with the weapon. Here you're really kind of shifting the body with the weapon. Yeah, good. Okay, from there,
I was wondering just
Yeah.
the first movement, what do you aim? Is it straight? Is it on the side? Protecting?
all these moves could be a defense or they could be an attack. The slicing across there, I mean that could be a cut to your leg, yeah. You go for the tendon above your knee. But it could equally well be a defense. Just learn to get it moving with your body. You'll always be able to come up with applications as you see them. Cut the leg, yeah. The applications always arise out of the move. The move is not an application. You derive applications from the movement. You learn to get that fluid swing, and then you can work out what to do with it. Okay, so we've got as far as here. Turn and carry, that's it, then carry into an upward slice. Oh, wait a minute. Now I've got to think about this. Yeah, that's right. Turn, slice there, and then come back. That goes there, there. And then you just carry into what you did before. Do it in the other direction. Do it down that way. Yeah, and then move in. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good. I think that's all the moves we're going to learn this lesson, but practice it a little bit more.
Just once more, so from here,
There.
you just step, turn the weapon,
Yeah,
like this.
yeah. Okay, so this is considered the most advanced of the Chinese weapons. Most advanced weapon. Kind of the last one. It obviously raises the question, well, why are you learning it now? Well, mostly because you asked me and because I need to teach it. I need to teach these weapons out as quick as possible, but ideally this is not something you learn until you're already, pretty up there. We don't want to be dealing with this kind of beginner mentality of, okay, this is move 1, yeah, this is move 2, this is move 3. You've got to be able to understand a flow of movement that doesn't have breaks. That's not like number 1, number 2, number 3. The movement is flowing. Yeah, we get that turn. Let's do it here. Yeah, fluid movement. The whole body is kind of swaying with the movement. There's no stop, start. It's not like, okay, it's there. No. It's it's a continuous flow. So there you go, you get the idea of the Tao is this continuous ebb and flow. You know, Qi is continuously ebbing and flowing, continuously moving, and it likes to move in these smooth directions, smooth curves. You're just representing that, going along with it. Okay, right, that's good for the moment. I have another quick look at Afir doing the rulers over there. Do you want to go through that one more time? Oh, and we got the cross step to come in there. Good. Yeah. Yeah, good. Okay, mate. I think that'll do for this morning. Yeah.
So it will be,
Sorry?
just polish them, it will be that color or it will be silver?
They're chrome plated. You got chromium plated mild steel, I guess. And the chromium plating is peeling off. So you could polish it up and the chrome would look nice, but where it's peeled off and you got the steel underneath, it wouldn't. So the answer is then to get them re-chromed.
Yeah.
Strip the handle off, get them re-chromed, but I mean, it'll only go again. Yeah. For demonstrations, it's good to make it look flashy.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll fix it a little bit.
There you go. Okay, I think we're due for a little break. Okay, here we go, Belle. Okay, well done, guys. Thanks. We're going to have our little meeting in the tea room. It's very hot here today. I don't have a temperature, but when I was driving back from Chiang Mai yesterday, it was hitting 42 degrees. It's very hot. So we're taking it a bit slow. I'm a little bit out of shape because I just come back from a holiday. Just got back yesterday. But, building up again slowly. We're going to continue with this in another 3.5 hours' time. Maybe see you again then.